Hey, what's up guys? So you may have seen that Call of Duty today has released the poster for the new upcoming DLC1 Zombies map in Cold War, Firebase Z. Now, before we get into the information that we have gotten today, I'm just going to go over everything we know about the map so far, and also about the story in general from D Machina. In D Machina, we play as a strike team sent by Weaver to go to this Omega Group base, which is at an old Nazi facility, which we obviously know as Nocturne Toten. We're supposed to go there, retrieve the intel, do whatever, exfil, and that's basically it. There's really not too much story to that map. That's all we know. It's basically just to introduce us to the characters, like Weaver and the ones that talk to you as you play at the beginning, and our two groups, Omega Group and Requiem. Requiem is a Central Intelligence Agency-backed international faction, so it's part of the CIA, currently led by Gregory Weaver. They are responsible for containing and investigating the dimensional breaches across the globe. So this is who we play as and who we basically know to be the good guys. And on the other side, we have Omega Group. KGB Spetsnaz Omega Group seeks to harness the energies and resources of the Dark Aether to give the USSR a strategic advantage over their Cold War foes, the Americans and NATO. Now we're going to move on to the information we got about Firebase Z on 115 day. Treyarch released a blog spot and gave us a lot of new information, so that was the latest information we got before the poster today. In less than 3 weeks, Firebase Z will introduce zombie fans to an all-new location set in the jungles of Vietnam, along with new characters, new enemies, new gameplay mechanics, and much more. And in keeping with zombies tradition, a badass new wonder weapon awaits. Now, the first thing is obviously it gives us our location, jungles of Vietnam. So we can assume that this will probably be a pretty similar location to the Vietnam missions in the campaign, if you've seen those. There's probably going to be a lot of similar assets used in that, so we're going to be in the same jungles. New characters, new enemies, new gameplay mechanics, this is all good. The characters and enemies, this is going to relate to our two groups, Omega, Requiem. This is all looking pretty good, and the wonder weapon, I'm gonna probably guess maybe this is going to be some type of flamethrower, as Vietnam's known for the napalm, and I think it's very likely that this could be something to do with fire, or maybe not. Maybe it's going to be related to the Nova 6 gas again, or whatever. But I think there's a good chance it'll be some sort of flamethrower or flame weapon. Now we are given these two images with some messages to and from M and R. Now in BO3, whenever we had M and R, we knew that was Maxis and Richthofen. Now in this game, it's a little different, so M could still be Maxis, but as in Samantha Maxis, and R could be Richthofen, maybe. Whenever we see R, we always know that's Richthofen, but I guess it could be Requiem, maybe. We're not really sure. We are told our destination is Outpost 25. With the destruction of Project End Station Anomaly site in their wake, Gregory Weaver and the agents of Requiem turn their attention to a far greater threat, a new Dark Aether outbreak site in Southeast Asia, so Vietnam. After learning Agent Maxis, which is, like I said, this is Samantha Maxis now, not Ludwig Maxis, has been captured by Omega Group, Weaver deploys Requiem's strike team to infiltrate the facility where she's reportedly being held, Outpost 25. So, basically, we are being sent in to save Samantha Maxis. Lastly, against all odds, Requiem forces will infiltrate the outpost to rendezvous with an Omega Group informant, save Samantha Maxis, and above all else, survive the new horrors that await them in this abandoned research facility. So yeah, we are saving Samantha Maxis, and this also tells us we are meeting with an Omega Group informant. Who this could be, we don't really know. I don't think we need to speculate too much, as it's probably just a new character we have not met yet. It goes on to say, more Firebase Z, details, intel, gameplay trailer, it's all coming, and a couple weeks, map comes out. So this is pretty hype. Then we are given this image, which basically looks like some variation of a Margwa with just one head, and some zombies with gas masks, and they kind of give me Garrod Crovey zombie vibes, and also the lighting gives me Garrod Crovey vibes, all the fire and everything. It does look a little similar. And also, we are getting Tombstone. Cool, I guess. Now, just taking a look at the top half of the poster first, we got Samantha right in the middle. Her face is separated by this dark ether lightning going down, striking this dome. And each side of her, we got two dudes here who everyone is pretty quick to jump and say, oh, it's Richtofen, this guy's Richtofen, both are Richtofen. And, you know, at first, I was like, okay, the dude on the right, that, like, to me, just looking at it, that looked like Primus Richtofen to me. I was like, okay, that looks like him. But you kind of look closer, you see his neck there, and you can see his hair, and it just, I don't really see it anymore. And I think both these guys are gonna be new characters, and maybe I'm proven wrong. Maybe one of them, maybe that dude on the right is actually, oh my god, it actually is Richtofen, but I highly doubt it. I think these are both two new characters. Now, talking about this dome in the middle that has this lightning going down to it, this is actually, it looks familiar, and we saw it in the other photo from the top view. I believe it's the same dome, and it looks to be, and this is actually where the Dark Ether portal will be. And it says in the other photo, this is the Omega Chamber, this is where the portal is. So that makes sense why it has this effect coming off of it or going down to it, and it has this purple effect around it, because that is where the Dark Ether portal will be. Moving down to the bottom half of the poster, we have the logo again. Right above it is that crazy looking Margwa, some purple in his mouth, similar to the Dark Ether portal purple. Tons of zombies around him. Some of these are giving me some buried vibe zombies, and then once again some of them the Garad Crovy like zombies with the helmets. And then there's the zombies with the rice farmer hats seen in Vietnam. And then just some plants around it, because, you know, don't forget, we are in the jungle. So that makes sense. We're going to see some similar assets, like I said, of the Vietnam jungle. This has been everything so far we know about DLC1 Zombies, Firebase Z. And let's get hyped. I think this map is honestly looking pretty good. I think D Machina really delivered. I really like it. And I think this will be great as well, honestly. I know some people aren't as excited or don't have high hopes, but for me, I'm pretty excited to play it. So, thanks for watching.